Hey, what's going on, YouTube? What is going on, fellow investors? Recently I moved, man, and one of the things I was not prepared for was how much communication services was going to play a role in my new apartment. Man, everything I use, from opening the door, I have to use my cell phone, which I use AT&T as a carrier. When I come into the security gate, I had to use my phone just to open the gate. When I check my mail, when I go to the gym, everything is requiring some type of Bluetooth and some type of communication services. Now, I was already invested in communication services with the likes of T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T, but I wanted to have everything under one umbrella. I don't want to manage several different stocks when it comes to AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, Comcast. Why not get everything under one umbrella in the form of an ETF? And I've decided to choose the Communications Services Select Sector SPDR, SPDR fund. And in this fund, there's over 120 different companies that make up this fund. And I think it's going to be a good fit for not only my portfolio, but for future investments, because communication services, they're not going anywhere, and I may as well embrace it. And why not make money while I'm embracing? Hey, welcome to Investing with Rod, everyone. On this channel, we talk about stocks, we talk about crypto, we talk about exchange traded funds or ETFs, but more importantly, we show you how to invest on a budget. You only have $1, $2, $5, $10 to spare. Your boy Rod is going to show you how to do it. I'm not going to do it for you. I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. Make sure you do your own research before investing any of your hard-earned money. I'm only here to show you what I'm doing, what I'm investing in, whether it's crypto, stocks, or ETFs. But again, it's up to you to make that final decision for you and your portfolio. All right, with all that being said, subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell. Make sure you select all so you don't miss out on future videos or live streams. And with all that being said, share this thing out. Let people know we're showing everybody how they can get in the investment game. And you know what time it is. Let's get paid, baby. All right, let's look over here at my Robinhood account. We always use Robinhood, and as we can see, I've already got the Communication Services Select Sector SPDR fund pulled up. Ticker symbol is XLC. Yes, don't get confused. This SPDR is just the name of the company. XLC is a ticker symbol. As of close of business Friday, it was trading at $111.24. It was up $1.57 or 1.43%. It's going to say today because the market closed on Friday. Now, keep in mind, I do like to come down here, and 1 week, 1 month, I typically skip those because we are buy and hold investors, meaning we buy now, we hold it at least for, I'm going to say 6 months to a year. I like to hold mine for at least a year, but we're going to start with 3 months. What has it been doing? All right, in the last 3 months, XLC is up $11.50 or 11.53%. Man, I'll take that. The market started off shaky this year in 2025, but in the last 3 months, it has made a turnaround. But let's look at year to date, because year to date is going to be January all the way to August, and it is up 14.3% or $13.92 right here. So keep in mind, while the market started off slow, the communication services sector was still doing fairly well. Now, in the last year, will this make the Dub Club? Will it have over 20% in the last year? Will it be a quarter horse? Will it have over 25% in the last year return on our investment? Let's see. Well, looking right here, we're going to go down to 1 year. Click that, and lo and behold, 27.23% in the last year. This has been a quarter horse investment, meaning it's made over 25% in the last 1 year. Now, keep in mind, what it did last year is not an indicator of what it's going to do this year going forward. So don't get caught up in that. I like to look at that just to see what it's been doing. Now, let's scroll down here. I can tell you right now, I do have some in my Roth IRA, but in my individual account, I don't have any. But I did say it has over 120 something holdings. I'm thinking about VOX, or the Vanguard version of this, which has 123 plus stocks, because it's not only doing large cap, it's also doing medium and small cap companies, where the XLC is focused on the large companies. It's only 27. Now, that could be a good thing when it comes to making money, and it could be a bad thing when it comes to losing money. What I mean by that, with only 27 holdings, yes, it is giving us some diversification. However, we don't have a lot of room to play with only 27 companies. Let's look at the sectors. It is 100% communication services. I can tell you the Vanguard version of this has a little healthcare, a little consumer things in there, but this is all communications, man. Now, I do have the Vanguard version of this as well. Let's look at the top 10 holdings. The top 10 holdings is going to make up 72.94% of the total ETF. Again, man, we got a lot of eggs in one basket. So the other 17 is going to make up roughly what, 27% of it. So we have Meta platforms, your Facebook, your WhatsApp, your Instagram. They're also entering the AI field. We have Alphabet Class A and C, which is Google's parent company. They also own Facebook. A lot of AI play in there. Netflix, everybody's talking about Netflixing and chill. Everybody but Rod, because it ain't free, baby. I got to get it for free when it's free. Now, I know you can probably get a free subscription for a week, but I be forgetting. Actually, I know I'm paying for it. Then you have EA Sports, which is electronic arts like the video games. I like this. They're covering everyone. You know, everyone's using Meta, whether they're young, whether they're middle-aged, older, they're on Facebook, they're on Instagram, WhatsApping, talking to relatives. Google, number one search engine in the world with Google. With Alphabet, number two is YouTube. Then you have Netflix. Everybody's like watching movies. Then you got the people that like the video game. Then you have T-Mobile, your other communication services, your AT&T, your Verizon. Disney moved over into the streaming world, you know, during a certain situation early in the 2020s when people weren't outside. Disney took it to the live stream platform, baby. Then you got this Take-Two interactive software. I got to look a little deeper into that. It is making up 4.16% of this ETF. So I definitely want to see what that's about, but I'm not too worried about it. Now, it does have an expense ratio of 0.08%, meaning you're going to pay $8 for every $10,000 invested. Not too bad at all. And let me look here and see if the dividend on this is about 29 cents per share. And what we're going to do now is we're going to come over here and let me look at so it's not going to show me. So right now, my cost basis should be roughly $111. Now, the market is closed. It is Sunday at the time of this recording. It's going to default to buy. It's not going to show sell because I don't own any of this in my individual portfolio. Make sure it's going to automatically default to buy dollars, because I only have $2.12 worth of buying power. So the beauty of Robinhood, although I don't have 111 to buy a full share, I can buy what they call a fractional share or a piece of the pie. So I'm going to come over here and I'm just going to do $1. I like to do $1 because I like to show everyone what we could do. So we're going to get 0.00898. The whole reason behind this channel is to show everyone how to invest on a budget. Hey, we only have $2, but instead of saying we can't, your boy like to say we can, and we can invest $1 or 50% of it. And then who knows, I may go back tomorrow and buy another dollar, or I may see something else I want to invest $1 in. Now I'm going to go ahead and trade. I don't want to hit trade the options. I'm going to hit review order. It's going to tell me you replace an order to buy approximately $1 of XLC. When the market opens, click buy. It's going to tell me done. When I click done over here, I should see upcoming activity. When I come over here, here it is, upcoming activity. Communication services, elect sector, SPDR fund. That's a lot. XLC market buy is set. I made it on the 24th. It is queued for the morning of the 25th. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. We just purchased us a little communication services. And again, I love it, man. Investing, so easy. But it's always been easy, but what made it appear to be hard to the common individual was the perception that you needed a lot of money, and that's not the case. With all that being said, do your boy a favor. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. hit that like button. Tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody about the channel. But more importantly, do you have any XLC in your portfolio? Have you ever heard of it? Do you currently have AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon and everything else under the sun? Wouldn't you like to manage it all in one place? I'd love to hear about it. Please put it in the comments below. I will be coming at you soon, dropping more heat, dropping more fire, dropping more knowledge, but more importantly, showing you how to invest on a budget. And as always, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you're going to be amongst the stars. I can tell you, baby, I promise you. And with all that being said, peace.